Okay, so after we've reviewed most of the menus here, and again, as I said, we will review them in depth later. We actually want to see how our site will look. And to do that, we simply go to the Design Site button, located here in the top right corner, and also here in the menu below. Let's click on Design Site. Okay? Since Wix recognizes that although we created a site and received a dashboard, we never chose any template. So we actually have two options. The first is for the AI to create a template for us, or to use Customize a template, where we can actually view several hundred templates. I don't know if there are thousands, but there are definitely hundreds. And from there, choose a template. So let's choose the second option. Okay. This is actually the interface, the window where we can choose from the Wix templates. Okay. You will see that there are, of course, it first goes to online commerce, stores. It remembers the jewelry we selected and is essentially trying to bring us the templates that best fit this category. We see here a template for watches and jewelry and more jewelry. Okay. And of course, we can actually see 12 templates per page. We can browse between the pages and see additional templates. Okay. So there is a great amount of templates here to choose from. So a few important things. First of all, what you see is the main page of that template. You can really understand from here how the store looks, but if we hover over each template, we will see two buttons. The first is called Edit, and the second, View. The view essentially allows us to preview this template before we select it. Okay, just a small tip. Before clicking on View, it's advisable to do it with the right mouse click. And actually ask it to open this link in a new tab. Okay, and then what it does is open the template in a new tab, meaning the template window remains open. What will happen is if we click directly, then the page will switch to the template, and each time you'll have to go back and forth. Okay? Now that we have the template open, you can cancel the view because I want to first preview. And then you can actually see how the site looks. Okay? Including the large image at the top of the document. We can see various products that the store owner chose to promote. For example, new products, best sellers, on sale, and so on. We will be able to see the logo, the store name, and the jewelry collection. So here we see all the products. And of course, apply filters. Okay, that is, we can filter by kind of price from the lowest to the highest. If we look, the most expensive product is $19.99, and the cheapest will be $14.99, which is on sale. It's also possible to create a filter by colors. Okay, currently there is only black, but we will learn this. And sizes, large, medium, one size small. At the top of the menu, again, we have location. We can choose and actually see that the branches of that store. Read a bit about the designer or the company. Get in touch. Look at the shopping cart, our shopping database. Of course, the cart is quite full. Or perform a login. Okay? We are in demo mode, so currently we can't log in. And we have the option, of course, once we log in, to see my personal profile, view orders, edit details, etc. Okay? And if you like the template, you simply click on Edit this site. This will essentially be the template you will use. If you didn't like it, you can return to the templates page and look for something else you like. Or actually view other examples again. Right-click View. Open link in New tab. With the tab, it will open the site in a new window for you. Here too you can see details about the site. It looks a bit more innovative, more modern. Here too we have home, shop, categories for men, women, luck, and additional services. We have about us, company information, customer service, and more details. And here too, we have the shopping cart and the option to log in. Okay, so let's choose this template. It's important for me to mention, you might see a template that is, in terms of the structure, in terms of the pages inside, in terms of the tone, you really liked it, but the theme of the store is not related to you. Of course, it can be changed. That's what we will do. As I said, I'm now building a website for guitar parts, and shoes are not related, but I will transform this site to fit what I'm selling. Okay? So even if you found a template and you like it, even if it's not related to your category, you can choose it. And in this course, we will edit and adapt it to our needs. So as I said, choose the template edit, this site. It will take a few moments. Of course, at this stage, it adds all the components of an e-commerce site. And this is essentially your interface for designing the site. Okay? As I said, most of the course we will actually spend in the dashboard. And in the second part, we will spend time in this interface, which is essentially the design interface. Here we design the site. Okay? We do not enter products here, no prices. We do not deal with orders. Everything happens in the dashboard. Here we purely design the site. Again, without code, without design knowledge, we will go over all the existing features. And actually learn how to adapt the site's design to our requirements. Okay? You can actually click on Publish. Okay? Don't worry, it doesn't publish it on the internet. You still don't have a domain, but it will show you that this is the temporary address of the site. You can simply click on the View Site button and actually view the site itself. As you can see, the domain is temporary. Wixstyle.com Mistore. Okay? From here, you can actually see what you are designing and the products you are adding. Okay? So, done. Okay? In the meantime, let's cancel the Edit Mobile site. We'll get to that later. Just close it. And let's start looking the design we'll be working on in the next lesson.